going to see my buddy Pete's new fish tank aquarium shop here in Redford, Michigan. He is custom building fish tanks for commercial use, doctor's offices, dentist offices, things like that. So I'm going to go inside and see what he's got going on. He's having a little press release. He's got some people coming over, doing some filming, social media, that kind of stuff. I told him I got a new camera and that I would come and say hi. He's hollering. Where is he? Let's find him. Fresh fish for life. Let's go check it out. Oh yeah, this is the place, boy.
Look at what he's got. This is your new digs?
The new digs.
With the fuzzy microphone?
This is your new digs. Hey, how you doing?
Great.
Jake.
I'm Doug.
Hey Doug, nice meeting you. So who's the target market here, Pete?
Well, our primary market is businesses that have a waiting room.
Okay. Such as?
Such as a doctor or a dentist or any sort of medical facility, whether it be physical or mental health. A lot of corporations who have break rooms or executive lounges,
Yeah.
where they could send staff to go and take 5 minutes to get their day refreshed. So anybody who has an interior design that warrants, live aquatics, aside of anybody who might put up a 60-inch TV screen, flat screen, in order to keep people occupied while they wait. So we're trying to eliminate that extra screen. These tanks here, this one, and this one, are designed to show you what not to do.
Okay.
The wrong way to get an aquarium started.
Okay.
They have sharp corners. They have seams in the front.
This is your typical fish tank that you buy in the store?
This is your typical fish tank,
Okay.
yeah. And if you go into a lot of businesses that already have aquariums, you'll see a tank like this, or you'll see a tank like this.
Okay.
And it's an all glass tank with 4 seams, plus the entire 4 seams on the bottom, plastic tops and bottoms to kind of hold it all together, glass lids. And in this tank, the filtration is drilled through the bottom and it's underneath the tank. So it's a very high maintenance system.
Mm-hmm.
This tank here has the 4 corners, all the same seals, a lot of vulnerable spots. But this one has the filters that hang off the back,
Okay.
which cause a whole other set of concerns. You never know what's going to happen with that filter. And
So these tanks are all bad?
these are all bad. This was our first prototype of what we consider to be the perfect aquarium. The aquascape,
Okay.
the foliage, the fish species, those are all perfect. But more importantly, the hardware itself, all the filtration is located inside the aquarium on top of the water. So not only can we seal it, but we can put it in the safest place possible. If our filtration has a problem, it leaks into the tank anyways. So that's one of the big deals. So after we sort of perfected the curved face and the rolled glass corners, we took it to the next level and said, well, how can we make it so it doesn't look like any other tank most people have seen?
Okay.
And that's when we designed this, we call it the Royal 220, and it's a 220 gallon freshwater aquarium that comes complete. So when somebody contracts a lease for this aquarium, they pay one upfront fee to have it delivered and set up, and then they pay a monthly rental fee, and then they have us come in and service it a minimum of every 2 weeks. Everything's included. So they have, the light bulbs are included, the food is included, the fish are included, the pumps are included, everything's included. We even, it automatically feeds itself, and the lights come on and off all by themselves. The only variation of these aquariums that is offered in this Royal 220 is a blue background versus a black background. And this print, or we can leave them black, or we can 3D vinyl print, not 3D, but we can vinyl print and wrap them and laminate the whole thing. Our fish species are all captive bred African cichlids that have been acclimated over time to be able to withstand just about any water temperature. Okay. Here in Michigan, that's real important. In this aquarium, when we originally set it up, it has 75 total inches of fish. By the time 2 years into it, well, about every 6 months, they'll see another 20% gain in fish mass. So the goal is, over the course of a couple of years, you'll have 3 or 4 times the fish volume. Not only will the fish get bigger, but they'll breed in captivity in these tanks based on the high mineral content of these rocks. When our customers lease these aquariums and we go out to do a service, anything that's dirty, we just simply pull out and replace with a clean piece and then take those pieces back. And this way we limit the amount of time that we're on site. We're not using their laundry tubs or water systems to clean and create big messes on their premise.
What is that noise?
That's my phone. Well, it takes up less than 9 square feet. 220 gallons in less than 9 square feet.
So this one here is, this one's ready to rock. This would be what it would look like if it was in the actual office.
Yep. Both of these are exactly what you'd look for.
Like those fish know who you are, huh?
Yeah. Well, these are very friendly fish. That's another reason we picked this species. Not only are they colorful and their patterns really eclectic, but they will breed in captivity. They do great in large numbers, and yeah, you'll see little babies in there after 3 or 4 months of the tank being established. After 6 or 8 months, we do add a couple of other fish. We call them maintenance fish, which will be like the algae eaters would be the common term, or snails.
Am I responsible for anything that dies?
No, sir. If a light bulb goes out, we pay for it. We feed all the food, the chemical, the filter media, everything is included in their lease. This is literally the only zero maintenance aquarium lease product that's available for commercial.
What's the lease term?
36 months. You'll start with the $795 payment, which pays for us to prep, deliver, set up, and the original, the starting 75 inches of fish. So it's $395 is the total. $145 of that goes towards the aquarium lease, which covers all the pumps, the bulbs, and the hardware. So we guarantee that 100% with your lease payment. And then the $250 you pay per month combines the on-site, the minimum of 2 on-site maintenance visits per month, and all the filter media, all the chemicals, all the nutrients, and all the food. It automatically feeds itself. The lights come on and off by themselves. There's redundant filtration, so if something happens to a pump, there's still a high, the tank can still maintain a healthy ecosystem.
How many years have you been doing this?
26 years. This will be my 26th years. I have my very first aquarium I ever designed 26 years ago over there. And yeah.
As an expert fish guy, if I was to be just Joe Blow going to buy a fish tank at Petco, this size with this quality, what would be what do you think, just ballpark, how much would it cost me to operate it?
Once it's established and running just like this,
like you were, if you weren't
12
around,
and 15,000.
12 to 15,000.
Yeah.
So over a 3-year period, it's obviously financially more beneficial to have you come do it.
Yep.
Even though the numbers sound
we
kind of...
delivered and set it up for the $795, and that 12 to 15,000 we just talked about, that's what you get for $145 a month.
Right.
Even if you paid 12 or 15 grand to have this set up, you're still going to pay $300 or $400 a month to maintain it. My average aquarium over the last 26 years, my average maintenance client paid $440 a month for this exact size, or this and smaller, 150 gallon to 200 gallon. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to get as much water volume with the most viewable area in the smallest footprint, with the perfect aquascape to match the perfect fish that will grow and thrive and multiply in an environment such as Michigan.
What do you got going on over here? You want to show me some fish? You know anything about these fish over here?
No.
You don't?
They're fish.
Is this where Dad breeds them?
I think so.
This is where he maybe gets them ready to go?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh, it's a little comic strip, huh? All right, read it out to me.
So it says here, it's me, Finn Bubbly, and today we're at the Royal Circus. They have two main keywords to business: balance and beauty. And that's all for Fish News program.
That's it.
All right, so that was a good little tour of the shop with Pete. It's again, it's upstairs of the LED lighting. Can customers come here and see you?
They can, by appointment.
By appointment?
It's a by appointment, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Our showroom is open by appointment, but we're usually here building and prepping tanks for delivery.
Yeah. All right, sounds good. So just got back from Pete's. Pretty sweet place. Like the tanks. If you know anybody that wants a fish tank in Metro Detroit, if you happen to see this video and you're interested in that kind of thing, leave me a message on my YouTube page, and I'll put his phone number in the description. Thanks.